Right, we'll tell you a little bit of story now about Alan's detector. He's got, as you see, he's got the black one of these. And he had a problem, and apparently it's a problem that's well known with Deteknix. Basically, when you plug it in on the inside, the pins are very weak. So on Alan's, he plugged it in for charge up, and the pins snapped off. But graciously enough, it's been replaced already.
It has, yeah. So the service from who I bought it from was brilliant. The one thing to say though, I won't open this because there's still water. There's a D connector inside there, and it's a very small D, and the pins are very fragile.
Yeah.
There is a workaround really in that you can leave that connected in.
That's it.
And leave the connector in the housing that connects to your USB, and then just plug your USB in, which is what I'm going to do when I get mine back, because the D connector won't stand being
pushed in and out.
They're just too fragile.
It's what I do the same. I just leave mine plugged in, so unscrew it and plug it in now. This one packed in on me last year. Fair enough, the guys replaced it back in the UK there. Because it just kept on faulting. At the moment you probably can't see but the little red light on there. Let's have a look. You'll see it flashing on and off. It won't switch on nor off, and then every now and again it switches itself back on, starts detecting and goes off. This was the same problem I had last year. Now I've got a feeling water's got in there. It won't be in there because I've replaced the seal and put some new lubricant in there. So we're thinking it's either in here, which I've seen on YouTube,
or possibly even down the side of here, which seems...
You can't see there's grooves down here. It seems less likely, but this thing is actually a pointer before it's a scuba detector. So they've taken the pointer and stuck this the coil onto the end of it. So maybe water gets in there. I don't know how they're built, how they're put together, but somehow water's getting... See,
there you go.
It's just decided to
work again.
To work again by itself. We haven't switched it on or off. And now it's switched itself back off again.
It's gone.
And the little red light, you can see it's still going. So the only fix for this is to take the end off when I get back home. See, it's just switched itself back on again. So the only fix for this is when I get back home is to undo it and let the battery just run flat, let it dry out for a couple of days, put it back together and it'll work again. So I'm in two minds whether to send it back or try a bit of sealant on there and a bit of sealant around there, just to see if because it's a problem. It's £150 a pop. It's just switched itself back on again. It's £150 a pop. It's an expensive lesson to learn, isn't it?
It is. So we haven't had a really good success rate. That's nothing to say. It's just our experience.
It's a brilliant machine. It's just that this is obviously a problem, and I'm not knocking them at all. Obviously, anything that's new, you can get your little faults with it until they get ironed out. But that's the faults we've found so far. But we'll get back to that another time. So the fines for the day, because this packed in on Alan,